Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. So I figured I'd show you guys a video of my lifts for the week, my heavier lifts, for the past week and a half, I should say. Just because it seems like people really respond well on my social media to when I do heavy lifting. So I figured why not do like a compilation of all my lifts for the past week and a half, 2 weeks. So here you see me doing a shoulder day, shoulder press, overhead press, 95 pounds there. I usually start probably 65 pounds and then I moved up to 95 pounds for reps to get to move up quicker. As you can see there, it was getting tiring. That's I believe that's 100 pounds. I believe so. 100 pounds for a few reps there before I decided to move up. And as you see here, this is actually a PR that I did for the first time ever. I never attempted this. This is I'm sorry, that last clip was 105. This is actually 110. I'm surprised I got it over my head. I've never hit 110 before. And as you can see, a person I was talking to decided to try and spot me, which wasn't necessary, but you know, he meant well. But yeah, I got 110 up and I was really pleased by that. Check out the smile. So, you know, when I finished that PR overhead press, I was, you know, all set for shoulders for now, because it was like a short shoulders and triceps day since dude was distracting me and I didn't have a lot of time. So I moved over to triceps just to get in some heavy sets of decline barbell tricep press, which I really love, because I feel it way more for triceps than I would for barbell decline chest press. So I just use this machine for just triceps because, you know, for me, I feel I can do heavy sets with it, and I really feel it in my triceps more than as a chest movement. So, you know, I use this more for just triceps than anything else, and it works for me. So I probably started with 95 just because 95 was getting easy for me. So I figured why not, and I wanted to work up to my heavier weight. So I did 95 for reps. I don't know how many, probably, you know, count them. That might have been 8. And then I moved up to 135, which, funny enough, 135 on anything, whether it was incline barbell or flat bench barbell, it used to scare me. Now, to me, it's very not scary at all. It's just, am I tired or not? So it doesn't intimidate me at all. Now I use it as like a second set if I already feel like I'm warmed up. So as you can see here, I did 135 for, I don't know, reps of 5 or 6. I was also kind of tired, so I knew I wanted to move up quick in weight, which is why I moved up to 135 pretty quickly. And, you know, that worked out really well because I was able to move on to 145 by my third set here. And I think I did pretty well. I'm usually doing 5 or 6 reps and for like 3 sets of 145, but because I was tired, this might be the only set that I actually did. I may have done one more after that, I don't know, but I was pretty tired after that from the overhead pressing. Okay, so this is now a different day. This is a leg day. I'm just showing you guys who hasn't seen my heavy deadlift already. Peep the other video. It's my deadlift video, but this is one of my heavier deadlifts that I did towards the end. It is 385, which surprisingly at the time I didn't realize what it was. I was just putting weight on because it's been a while since I actually did 385, and you can honestly put weight on and not realize how much is on there at the time, just based off of feeling strong. So that was 385. So this next day is probably a chest day. I decided to show a clip of one of my heaviest incline dumbbell chest press, which I love. I'm working off of 60s now, which is slowly becoming easier for me to get up in the air by myself every single time I do it. This is probably like the second time without a spotter that I've tried it, maybe third time. And as you can see here, I was tired that morning because it was early in the morning, which I don't usually, as you can see in the windows, I don't usually work out. So I probably got like 6 reps, you know, by itself, and that was pretty good for me. Moving on, as you can see here, we have a different day. This is a back day, rack pulls. I think I was working out super late at night. I just wanted to get the workout in. I was by myself for the most part. As you can see here, I'm rack pulling 315, and I'm kind of by myself doing what I'm doing. Then I moved up to 365 because 315 is usually like my third set in. I'll usually warm up with, you know, 135 and then, you know, 225, or sometimes I'll just warm up with 225 and then 315 will be my second set, because I don't bother putting quarters on or 25s. I usually just go and put 45s on after every set and warm up. But as you can see here, I looked behind me and I had noticed that in the mirror my trainee has tried to sneak up on me while I was doing 365. So she came over late at night into the gym, of course, saw my car in the parking lot and wanted to train with me, and brought her sister too. So of course I ended up stopping what I was doing, because as a trainer you train people, it's what you do. And I'm not successful yet, so I can't turn down people. That's my trainee being silly. And so the focus moved over to my trainees. Her sister actually did really well. Her sister hasn't worked out in like 6 months, doesn't know how to use any equipment, and I wanted to show as much as I could. So I'm showing her some leg day movement that she can do in her own gym and how to utilize the machines properly. So this was probably like the second exercise. I probably showed her how to do wide stance. I didn't want to include all the clips and make everything too long, but I showed her how to do trisets of arms and legs at the same time in case she was short on time. So she knows how to do bicep curls very well, tricep dips, but she's not very strong, so she can't do them. Tricep body dips, and she can also do tricep kickbacks with the dumbbells. But here I was just showing her how to do I'm tired, leg press with the narrow stance for your quads, so that she knew so that she could understand the difference between the quads and the hamstrings stance. So she learned that. She did pretty well. And now this is another chest day that was recent. This is me having to use flat bench, which I haven't done in a while, which is why I look a little unsteady. I actually did pretty well with that. As you can see here, I'm lifting 145 for sets, which this was a little nerve-wracking for me, just because I literally haven't flat benched barbell in a long time, because I just prefer incline everything now. But I wanted to see what I could do, and it was fun. Here I was very proud of this, because this is my incline dumbbell chest press with 60s. This is the second time. It took me 2 times just to get them up in the air, and then once I did, I was like determined to get at least 6 reps out of it. So as you see there, I was really pushing for it, but I did get them because they were hard to get up. But I have a way that I lay down that I can actually get the 60s in the air now with no problem most of the time. And here is a leg day. I believe this is the final day that I included. My recent leg day, as some of you saw on my social media if you follow me. If not, peep my social media below. I tend to post stuff every single day on all my social medias. So as you can see here, I'm utilizing the narrow stance leg press for your hamstrings and your glutes very well, by the way. It's helped me grow my legs so much. And anyway, right now I'm doing 4 plates. So if you don't know what that is, that's 360 pounds. 8 plates for 360 pounds total for reps. And then in between here, I didn't include every set. So 4 plates might have been I actually think I started at 4 plates by mistake. I usually start at 2 or 3, but I started at 4 plates because I just wanted to do a few sets. So I started 4 plates on each side, and then I moved up to 5, which is 450. And now you see me doing 5 plates plus 25 on each side, which, if you don't know, is actually 500 pounds, which my body is used to. Even if it's been a while, my body gets used to it pretty quickly. So as you can see here, I'm tired, but because it was late in the night, but I still pushed out a bunch of reps. And so since I wasn't done torturing myself enough, I decided to test my barbell glute hip thrust PR weight again, just to see if I could still do it, because it had been a few weeks. As you can see, my trainee in the background watching me over there in the mirror. Stalker. I started with 225. This is the starting set, and I just want to see if I could still eke out like 12 sets, which I was able to do no problem. I don't know why I'm finding this weight like super light now. It really is. It's just how tired am I at the time. And as you can see here, this is my PR weight, 315 pounds. I'm only able to do 6 reps for some reason. I'm sure I'll be able to increase that at some point, but for now, I think it's just comfort level and being tired. For now, I can eke out 6 reps. It's not the most glamorous looking thing, obviously, because it's pulling on my shirt. But yeah, I'm able to do 6 reps, it seems like, each set, and then I'm just too tired by that. See my trainee in the background screwing around? And then I decided to show you guys one more view, which didn't come out right because she wasn't really holding the camera the right way. So my fault, not hers. But this is actually 315 once again. I just wanted to make sure my form was working out pretty well. And it is, because I'm coming all the way up. So you can't really tell, but that is 315, I promise. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys